Coming right up, the Timberwolves taking on the Lakers. For the Timberwolves, the momentum has been in their favor. They've incurred only one loss in the last 6 outings, putting the rest of the league on alert. Lakers, T-Wolves. Up next, we're back in a moment.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. We ain't had enough, speaking down, but they know who coming up, and I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. Never caught off, not one day. But I'm still on my way.
Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Minnesota, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And, of course, Los Angeles behind 9.5 games.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Lakers, D'Lo and Reeves are the backcourt duo. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. Here's Reeves. Banked it in off the glass. Such a critical time of year for a lot of teams, Grant. Everybody jockeying for playoff position.
I love it. And we all know how important seeding can be come the postseason. So even teams outside the playoff picture still have time as long as they make their move now.
Davis drawing the double team. The 3, James. Rebound Minnesota. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
Last time these teams met, it came down to the wire. The bench play in that game was the difference.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, and I think that really was the crucial difference.
Now here's Conley. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland. Edwards can't get that one to fall. Oh, got a piece of it. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
So it's the Lakers now. James.
Really a complete defender. I mean, Towns able to do it in the paint and on the perimeter.
Well, the Lakers hired Darvin Ham to be their head coach back in 2022. Grant, that proved to be a great move.
I agree, B.A. I mean, Ham was an assistant for a decade in the league, earned his spot as the main guy, and Darvin was a really tough player, too. I mean, he went undrafted and won a title with the Pistons against the Lakers.
James against Towns. Misses the layup. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Edwards. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Outside Russell. Out to James. The floater. Towns with a rebound.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
To the wing on the left. Gobert inside. James is there. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Conley.
From in close, it's game over when Gobert has the ball.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And how about we check the numbers for Rui Hachimura?
And it's incredible how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His percentage from deep is coming way up, and that's going to help his team. You can never have enough shooters out there on the floor.
Now here's Russell. 11 points for him last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
And he didn't just put up big points. He beat everyone to the boards.
Here's Conley. It's a three-point game, and the shot goes in.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Pass to Davis. Here's Reeves, and stolen by Edwards. Up the floor, and the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here is James. Still without a bucket. And it's James with the jam.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
A minute 29 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Gobert. Towns with the ball. Fades and shoots. And he comes up with a bucket. Towns has got 5 now.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist. But he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how he uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Prince is checked in for James. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Reeves, the pass to Davis. Back to Reeves. And stolen by Edwards. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Left side, Davis. And Davis slams it home.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Here's Conley. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Davis against Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edwards. And Reeves pulls it down.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's the break. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
And stolen by Edwards. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. They've got Kyle Anderson. Monte Morris is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Towns in at the 4.
Boy, excellent roll and finish by Prince. Competes hard, he's tough. Well, he scratches a lot of boxes you want scratched from a 3-and-D wing guy.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Here's James. It's rebounded by Morris. Minnesota in the lead. And it's powered.
Inside the pressure, sold the rice to all the writers, spent it all on ice. No cake with all that ice. What you gonna do next? Pawn shop price. Rich on cut my and they drop. Tired of on your neck, I'm on your ass cock. Pride of my he got out and kept his nose clean. Hold my brother down, I'm standing 10 until my toes sting. Pretty girl from PG County got me in the choke. I mean, if she on my mind, she ain't just fine, she's a dopamine. If she on my body, call it Amy. Cause ain't I can't get on my plane, so they complaining. They ain't fly, hate because their money ain't straight pockets. Take it till they make it. AI. Tell them Sugar Gang in the club. Tell them Wu-Tang in the club. Lemonade change my this world corrupt. But tell me, just tell me where we meet the flood. Can't believe it was us. This world corrupt. Tell me Sugar Gang in the club. Tell them Wu-Tang in the club.
Welcome. Maybe the... Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. We'll look at the Bucks. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And I think for Milwaukee, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Beasley is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Crowder in at the small forward. Here's Gobert. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Passes it to Edwards. A three ball. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And the teams we're watching here tonight, Brent, neither like to push the tempo too often. A slower pace for both.
Feels like, Kevin, that bucks the trend of what we're seeing in the NBA with everyone trying to speed up, but you have to play to your strengths. These sides know they're better off taking their time in the half court.
Basket counts.
And the craftiness of Conley has such a strong feel for when to go to that floater.
Giannis' screen on Conley. Lillard from outside. And Giannis throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Lillard. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. And even 3-on-3 break. McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hey, Brent, the foundation of the Bucks' success has been their defense. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. They continue to dominate in the paint, but they've also made tremendous strides in how they guard the three-point line. Just doing a much better job of getting out there and contesting the three.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Beasley with the bounce pass. The Bucks working the ball around. Giannis against Towns. Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the way. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
And Giannis throwing his body in there and gets rewarded.
Conley with the three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
The Bucks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And I think this is the strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a true enthusiasm for the game and for competition. He just delivers night in, night out. That's what makes him a star.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Portis, who's checked in for Milwaukee.
Number 9, Bobby Portis.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter.
Milwaukee foul.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits in Ray, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Now here's Lillard. His last outing, he had 24 points.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending it.
And the Bucks miss again. Minnesota leading by 5. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this is where you want Gobert to have the ball.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
It meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep.
Daniels back to Conley. Driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Portis the screen to the inside. The layup missed. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Anderson finds Conley. Now Edwards. Lays it up off the glass. Edwards got 8 points.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Here's Lillard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All right, Lillard, we know you can score, but you're going to show that pump fake. Another devastating move from him, enough to draw the foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
First one falls for him.
For his career, Damian Lillard, one of the best free throw shooters in the history of the league. And he gets there a lot, too.
He's perfect from the line this time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Morris. Then there's Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. Anderson against Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the contact.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops. And teams cutting back on practices to limit the load on players. And Brent, some say it creates the opposite effect. Players not conditioned to the level they need to be.
You wonder in the next couple years, Kevin, if some of the coaches, just depending on the life cycle of their team, with a team being young as opposed to a team being veteran, that coaches are going to find creative ways to get more practice time in. We know practice time is where teams improve the most.
Portis a screen on Morris. Beverly for 3. They get the rebound. Nice shot by Portis.
Rebound looked a little too easy for Portis there. Got the big paw up and put it back for the score.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seam to change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, D.A., thanks for the report. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
The Bucks making a switch here. Beauchamp's checked in. That one drops for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And what a stretch it's been, Brent, for this Milwaukee franchise. All started by the drafting of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, just identifying him is one thing, Kevin. You got to also acknowledge the work that Giannis has put in. After that, they have done a great job of building around him. Had that not been the case in Milwaukee, you have to wonder whether he would have re-upped and signed that extension with the Bucks to continue his career here, and what would have happened in free agency.
Pass to Reed. Anderson outside. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Towns, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward, exceptional court awareness.
Towns against Antetokounmpo. To the right side. The pass to Beverly. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Towns, a screen on Connaughton. The kick out to Towns. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the wide-open shot from Connaughton. Buries it from three-point range. Connaughton's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Bucks. So the Timberwolves called their first time. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels comes in for Kyle Anderson. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Morris.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
1:51 left in the first half. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Lillard with it, now defended by Gobert. Lopez, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 10. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Now Reed. There's the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
At the elbow, Edwards. Back to Conley. Edwards inside. Lopez is there. Edwards can't hit. Here's Crowder. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Lillard with it. Picked up by Edwards. Kicks it out to Beasley. In the corner, Crowder with it. Lillard against Edwards. Gobert with the block. Outside Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first two shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Milwaukee shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. 11 seconds left in the second quarter. Conley dishes to Edwards. This one for three. Can't hit that one.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And any of these matchups you're most looking forward to, Shaq?
You know, I don't want to pick favorites, and the other teams are going to feel left out.
That is. And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the Timberwolves.
They're like...
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Damian Lillard out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Crowder in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
The category ball movement has been flawless.
That'll be a 5-second call. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at Minnesota. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
And I think for Minnesota, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And when you look at the veteran Jay Crowder, Brent, what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I think he's just accepted his role, Kevin, a high-energy guy who plays a tough defense, and that's someone who's going to help you out, especially the way he can stretch the floor and occasionally knock down key threes.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
I was lost, almost ran out of patience, but it's even better now I had to wait. So tonight, you take control, take my life and make it yours. And if I slide, don't let me go. Couple nights off, don't need them, no season. Yeah, you just need to know I don't trust nobody else. When I met you, I can tell I ain't better by myself. Yeah, you just need to know I never love nobody.
What's up, 2K fans? It's Shay here, and you're watching 2K TV.
You just need to know you're silent, even more than these that I try, yeah. Feel this grip on my soul and my mind, yeah. Made me wonder what things would be like, yeah. We were doing all the things that we say, waking up, adding body to the rain. We never make it out of place, the type of things that make it hard to behave, girl. So tonight, you take control, take my life and make it yours. And if I slide, don't let me go. Couple nights off, don't need them, no season. Yeah, you just need to know I don't trust nobody else. When I'm out, yeah, you just need to know I'll never love nobody else. You're the best I ever felt. I ain't better by myself. Yeah, you just need to know I still can't believe you found me. Many nights without.
With the thought of getting a victory on the road, the T-Wolves came into the arena tonight with a look of confidence. And now, 2K Sports. And checking out some numbers for Rui Hachimura.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. D'Lo and Reeves are the backcourt duo. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. And the Lakers with possession here, following the score by Minnesota. Russell to pass to James. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And we move towards the back end. The season, Richard. How much is this part of the year a game of attrition?
Oh, nobody is healthy right now. That's just a part of it. That's why depth matters so much. Plus, your mental toughness is tested to a max right now.
Out to Hachimura. Fires from deep. Rebound Minnesota. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliant.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple. Edwards has got 5 points.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
James passes to Davis. It's blocked by Gobert. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
About a minute into this first quarter. Hachimura with a screen on Towns. James. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his second.
I love how physical James is. Terrific at getting defenses to foul him.
And Richard, last season, Pau Gasol became the 12th player to have his jersey retired by the Lakers.
And look, Pau Gasol was the #1 pick in my draft class. He was Rookie of the Year. For me, he deserves to be up there with those greats. His 16 jersey hangs in the rafters right next to Kobe Bryant's. Their partnership, their brotherhood. Kobe was the first one to say that his jersey belongs in those rafters, and they wouldn't have won those 2 championships without him.
Left side Anderson. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
The focus Edwards has, being able to still drain the shot despite aggressive coverage.
Davis a screen. Here's Russell from 8 feet. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. Knocked away. Pass to Gobert. Conley with the ball. In his last outing with 12 points. Here's Towns. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Here's James. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Towns.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Here's Edwards. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Outside Russell. For 3. Rebound Minnesota.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. He's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Minnesota calls time here. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anderson. All right, now we have a moment. Here are the most efficient teams from range over the past month. Minnesota, second. In the third spot, the Lakers.
And I love the way both teams are shooting the 3-ball. They're shooting it with conviction, and it shows up in the numbers.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Picked by Gobert. Inside. Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. 3-pointer. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And Davis has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Trailing by 10. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching. Having your players focused.
Now here's Edwards. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Russell with the rebound. The Lakers have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Pass to James. Launches a 3, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
We talk about it a lot, how consistent James has become from range over a full season.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Edwards looking for an opening. The 3-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Russell against Conley. Russell pass to James. From deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. The Lakers making a switch here. Prince is checked in. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Another miss by Minnesota. The Lakers trail. Here's Reeves. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Davis. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead, leading by a point. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
They've got Taurean Prince. Jackson Hayes is out there with LeBron James. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one. That's the Laker 5.
A little slap on the hand won't stop LeBron from nailing that jumper.
The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Dinwiddie outside. Over Morris. No good off the back of the rim.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Reed got a piece of it. And here comes the break. And he lobs it up to the rim. And that's going to be a travel. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Moore comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's time for an injury report. And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on Kyle Anderson. What do you have, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. He said it doesn't look good at all. They are very concerned. And for a team with eyes on a championship, this injury could have serious implications. We will see how it affects them.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Here's Christie. He's scoreless. Here's Dinwiddie. Again, the Lakers score. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Morris on the wing. The Lakers with a rebound. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pass to Towns. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on LeBron James. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Prince. Reeves is checked in for Christie. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Dinwiddie. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Moore. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Morris.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
Now here's Russell. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wish I played with more guys like him.
I like Russell's intensity, getting some contact but not backing down.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. From deep, Conley. Another miss by Minnesota. And Russell's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. Los Angeles has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. On the wing, Reeves. James, outside. 1:10 left in the second quarter. Over Towns. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Heading to the court, the Lakers girls. Let's make some noise.
Prince is checked in for LeBron. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Anderson's checked in. Outside Edwards. 11 feet out. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Lakers in the lead. Now here's Russell. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Edwards.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second. It's McDaniels on the wing. Outside Edwards. 5 on the clock. Back to Daniels. Pass to Gobert. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Davis. That one goes. Count it. And now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Edwards. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back.
You look at Los Angeles, they've been stuck in the middle tier. Not good enough to challenge for a chip, but not bad enough to get a high draft.
All right, let's talk about the first half. A little bit of ground to make up for the Timberwolves.
Their defense is the opposite of...
Thanks as always.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. There's the strength of the king.
He's thinking it's time to put the nail in the coffin, and I like it. And until they stop him, he's going to keep going to the bucket every single time down.
Towns, a screen on Russell. Towns outside. It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Lakers. Here's McDaniels. And his first shot of the game, no good. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's Reeves. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
and he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And there's James from the arc. Here's Davis. Pass to Reeves. The three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
That one's good for 2.
And really, that's not one of Edwards' spots. But nice to see him believe in his abilities to get the shot.
Here's James. Following the score by Minnesota. And that one's good. Russell's got his second basket of the game.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it.
And so Davis will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 7 in an otherwise sterling career. Anthony Davis has often been haunted by the injury bug, RJ.
Yeah, but he's taking it in stride. He always manages to figure out a way to come back strong. And when he is on the floor, he is delivering the goods.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Towns against James. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Okay, wow. Old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Back to Conley. And he banks in the layup.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Russell, the pass to Davis. Here's Reeves. Jacks up a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Conley looking for an opening. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That'll be a second foul of the game. Christie's checked in for the Lakers. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Anderson's checked in for McDaniels. Gobert finds Anderson. And the shot goes. Anderson's got his first basket.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Here's James. Wow! LeBron making some noise.
Yeah, well, look, you can bump him, but that's not going to stop LeBron James.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Lakers are trying to get back in contention. LeBron James said, "We want to win at the highest level. Setting records or passing rates in a losing effort has never been in my DNA. That's never mattered unless it was all about winning." Brian, they're still trying to translate his individual greatness into another title.
Yeah, that's the goal. All right, Allie, thank you. And Minnesota has possession after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. To the right side. Here's Gobert. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Russell against Conley. And James throws it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Gobert, no good. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Here's Davis. Back to Russell. To the inside. Pass to Christie. Puts up a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Right side, Edwards. LeBron with the rebound.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Here's Christie. Oh! Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
The third quarter comes to... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Jackson Hayes. Prince is out there with LeBron James. And it's Christie in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Dinwiddie. Classic move by LeBron James.
So unpredictable in pick and roll sets. James just taking what he sees and lets it open up.
Morris passes to Towns. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Hayes. Pass to James. Here's Christie. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And it's a 12-point Laker lead.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds it.
And the Lakers making a change here. Russell is checked in. Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on court.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. To the middle. And he lays it up and in.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Prince, a screen on Towns. James with the ball. Guarded down by Anderson. And James gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his third foul so far.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. To the paint. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Screen by James. Russell to pass to James. And it's James with the jam.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. The 3, Conley. Buries it from 3. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Prince. And Reeves subbed in for Christie. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Darvin Ham had some words for his team over the break. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Edwards. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Can't cash it in from close range. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Kept alive. Pass to Reeves. And here's Hachimura. Right side, Russell. Clock at 6. Out to James. Reeves, the pass to James. There, LeBron for 3.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 14. Los Angeles has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Pass to Russell. Takes the 3. And there's James on the assist by Russell. James has got 41.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now here's Edwards. Towns for 3. Hachimura with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot. And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Lakers.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LeBron James.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Now here's Dinwiddie over Morris. Reed with the rebound. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. To stop the drought. He drops it from range.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Down low. Pass to Christie. James with the ball. Here's the three. And it's Prince with the three. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Alexander Walker. Drains it from 9 feet away.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they'd been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves substitution. Number 6, Jordan.
Here's Alexander Walker. So we see the Lakers taking the W here.